Bye.
What is going on, guys? Cole from Vital Fishing. Today we are at Lyra's Corner. Skipped April, pretty busy that month, but we got a top 5 video, help you guys catch some fish. Fishing starting, or actually I should say fishing's not starting to get good. Fishing is really good right now. A lot of our lakes, so let's head in and we'll get started. Alright, first thing, since you guys seen the last video, quite a lot has changed here. If you guys can remember last time, they're doing a lot of construction over here and they basically only had this side. But I mean, this place is evolving. It's come a long ways. I mean, look at all this. Still got the great selection over here. And then, I mean, look at this right here. Ton of reels, huge selection, bunch more rods in stock, bunch more gear. I think they have pretty much everything covered so far. A lot of different kind of baits, but we're gonna start off top three baits for the month of May. So the cool thing about this month is you can fish shallow and you can start to fish deep. So you still have that wave of fish that are still spawning, going post spawn, fry garters, staying up shallow, and then you also have those fish that start moving off deep, off of points, humps, valleys, ledges, and stuff like that. So speaking of ledges, let's go to my all-time favorite. Courtney, where are the 6XDs at? They moving them. All right, 6XD. You can throw some 5XDs, Bartlett and stuff like that, but I like the 6XD. It's just more versatile. I'll throw it on 12 pound. Sometimes I'll even go down to 10 if I really want to get it down there deep. You're just getting a little risky with it. One of my favorites, I usually don't tell people about this one. It's pretty common, but this natural shad right here, great color, works at a lot of our different lakes, especially if you've got a shad spawn go on a lot of our lakes right now, so that's a great option. 6XD, a couple of different ways to fish it that I really like. You get down there, you start to slow, just chugging it along the bottom, start kicking up a whole bunch of stuff, or I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can. 7-3 to 1, you start going up in your 8s, it just wears you out too fast. But that 7-3 to 1, start burning it, start digging it as fast as you can, and then you stop it. And then immediately you have all fish chase, and as soon as you stop it, they'll load up and they'll eat it. So 6XD natural shad. Now if you got some dingier water, that chartreuse blueback, that's a great option. Some guys like their chartreuse blackback, that's all right. I do better on either a citrus shad or the chartreuse with the powder blueback. 10XDs too, you can start throwing 10XDs. But 6XD is a little more versatile. It's kind of just a more, that profile just gets bit more. Now you start rolling up those fish, you got a school fired up, and there's bigger fish mixed in. Then you throw that 10XD on top, and that's when you usually get that bigger bite. At least for me, that's how it goes. So bait number 1, 6XD. Let's go over here. Now 6 cents, you guys have seen 6 cents in Texas. You know, it's blowing up. Guys are catching giants on all these 6 cents products. They got some cool ones over here they just got in. 6 cents frogs. We're not talking about frogs today, but this is the time of year to start throwing frogs. But look at these shaky heads. A lot of people, you know, in Arizona, they love their drop shots. I'll tell you what, shaky heads, a lot more fun to fish. You catch bigger fish usually, and not a lot of guys are throwing them. So 2 great colors right here. We got green pumpkin. Throw that, dirty water, clean water, it doesn't matter. And then Arizona, melon dawn, that's a great one. It's this color, it's like a morning dawn kind of look to it, but clear water or dirty water, it'll work. But your green pumpkin, if you can only pick one, that's the one to go with. And basically your points, humps, stuff like that, where bass are congregating and schooling up, you know, you start throwing that crankbait through, start catching them pretty good. They kind of chill out a while. You follow up with either a jig or a shaky head and just drag that through, and you're gonna get bit. Speaking of shaky heads, another cool one, and this one's actually pretty new. Not a lot of you guys know about this one. And this is different. You know, everyone makes very similar stuff. This is different than anything you guys probably seen. You got a day when the fishing's tough, they're not eating very well. You get a little bit of these lures have hair on them. So you get a small little 16th or 8th ounce shaky head right here, and you throw these craws on it, and these fish don't see this a lot. They don't see hair like on a soft plastic. So this is a totally new deal. Rabid baits. I think after you see this and the success this company is going to have, you're going to start seeing a lot of other companies mimic it. They're going to start bringing out stuff similar. But it's just something a little different. You know, everyone's throwing the same thing around here. Something a little different. This is super finessey. I'm gonna probably go to the Colorado River here soon, and best believe I'll be throwing that on a Ned head or Shaky head.
Cole, not to interrupt you, but I've actually been using this for the last couple of months and kept it on the down low. So we went to a show back east and got these, and when I got them in, I didn't put them out until I tried them. And the difference in these and most hair baits is this made with a fox tail, and most hair baits, they clump up into just a little string. These don't. And man, I'm telling you, they wave, and the action is absolute.
So like a bucktail gets all thin. You're saying these
don't do that. These don't look like a bucktail. That, what you see right there, it stays just like that. And the same way with that, I have absolutely been putting that on a Shaky head and just killing them at Roosevelt.
I haven't tried this one yet. I've tried the cross, but I definitely have to give that a go.
Yeah. So, like I said, I didn't mean to jump in and interrupt you.
No, I appreciate that.
But absolutely, these.
I'm a little surprised you letting the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you got to look at it as sometimes if you can't make the money in the tournaments, maybe you can sell a few.
All right, good deal.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there you guys have it. Let the cat out of the bag on these rabbit baits. Coming in bait number 3, you guys already know. Come check this out. Look at, we got some Daiwa rods here, Tatula Elite Series. Best rods. But let's go over here and check this out. Willy Whackers. Now I'll throw spinnerbaits quite a bit. I used to be a lot more bladed jig guy, but I've been starting to throw spinnerbaits quite a bit more. I just think they work a little bit better in Arizona, at least for me. They come through cover better. But these Willy Whackers are pretty cool. This time of year, I'm probably gonna go, shad spawn. We got double willow right there. Kind of a ghost shad, that'd be a good clear water color. Something like white, you can't go wrong. Roosevelt Bartlett, tandem willow right there. And these are 1/2 ounce. I like throwing, that's a 3/4. But I'll be throwing a lot more 1/2 ounce this time of year. Now, as we get into summer, they start getting off on these deeper ledges and stuff like that. You go to your 3/4, your ounce, and you just start churning water. You let that thing get all the way to the bottom, and you start just kicking up dust. So that's gonna be my top 3 for this time of the year. Month of May is super versatile. I mean, if you guys like to go fish shallow, go throw your frogs, go flip. For a guy like me, I like throwing cranks, I like burning them, I like throwing Shaky heads when fish are schooled up, because once you get them fired up, they start eating pretty good. So a lot of different ways to fish, but it's a very transitional time right now in May. So get out there, depending on where you're fishing, it's gonna be a little different, but get out there. Come over here to Liar's Corner, a lot of cool stuff. It's not the little hole in the wall tackle shop anymore, it's evolved, it's got a lot of cool stuff. Ton of Dobbins rods, ton of Daiwa rods, ton of Shimano and Daiwa reels, but yeah, so be sure to like this video and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.